Well, common man down here. Just ranting to myself. Trying to get myself sorted, all bills in order, that sort of thing. Trying to get my licence sorted, that. But I've still got stories that want to come out. And I've just got something in my head. I'm going to walk around the corner. I'm going to find my angel Sarah. This woman I've only ever seen in a dream. And it's mad. I've tried to ignore it the best I can, but still it bugs me at the back of my mind. I'm looking forward to working so I can just drown it out a bit more. It's got to be mad, isn't it? I've read about dreams and angels and things recently. That's added to the story and wound me up even more. But what I was thinking, I'm trying to come up with a future. I'm looking at the news here and there when I find clippets. I don't watch the telly because every time I watch the telly, there's something bad on it. It just sets me off. The story's coming out of my mind left, right and centre, and I don't want it. So I ignore the television. I play my computer games, so I'm in my own world. And that's how I carry on day to day. And that is my mental health as far as I'm concerned. But is it mental health? I'm not too sure. There's so many different things it could be at the minute. I've got bad legs. There's something to do with this Marley-Bar syndrome when it comes to the COVID. It could be that. That's got similar symptoms, so I'm having to ask for a blood test on that. But I don't know if they're lying to people, so I'm going to have an independent one as well. So is that just me paranoid? I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's the next on the list. It's amazing if it was that. I've had to diagnose myself, and they could have told me that 3 years ago when I've told them, and I've got it in writing, that I don't feel right after I have the COVID jab. Everything just felt funny, like you're vibrating inside your body. But to begin with, it felt like my blood was being pumped up inside my veins, and everything was just like a balloon in a sense, but it was hurting, tensing up, cramping all the time. Then all of a sudden it's just going crazy, especially in the middle of the night. You're waking up and your legs shaking like crazy, yeah, and it's twitching on the bit that's stuck on my right knee, and all you can do, it's like when you crack your knuckles and you do it wrong, and you feel that it's as if you broke it a little bit, and it's like that constantly. But yeah, what was it on the news? I saw something about Israel and the fighting and things like that. And one guy was just shouting, going, "We were the chosen people." It's like, what the fuck? So what is that about? We are the chosen people. So people are just so selfish. All they can do is think of themselves, their own race, that sort of thing. They can't look at people as just a one and think, what the fuck are you fighting for? Nothing. People getting hurt again, and it's getting worse. This is that whirlwind I predicted with my stories. The ones I think is just my mental health and my craziness. So when I make my stories for YouTube, it's just me just venting what's in my mind, because it helps me get rid of it so I can have a better week. I've had a couple of weeks off the electric cigarettes because they weren't doing too good. Massive headache, so I had to get rid of that just in case that's what's setting me off. But I've had this problem way before the bloody electrics and all that shit. It just didn't help, I don't think. Too much. It's just, yeah, I feel better not having the electric cigarette. I can honestly say that to peeps. And it's easier to just come off it as well, because I'm not used to having a cigarette anymore. The first 3 days are pretty bad, but I feel all right now. Things are happening. I'm turning the telly on by accident, and I'm seeing this shit, and this is the stories that are coming out. I have left it alone. Yeah, you look at the dates where I've posted stuff. You see the difference. There's a couple of months, or it might be a couple of weeks. I'm not too sure, but there's not as many as there was before. It is calming down. I'm learning to just ignore it. Yeah, it's the one about that. I saw something on Facebook. Now, Facebook, I watch it and I think, is it real or not? You just don't bloody know. They're beaming this bit of energy. And I'm coming back to my idea of that engine of a generator, electric generator. I've described it in many different stories and things like that, so I'm not going to go through that one anymore. But I see that and I see my electric generator. Electric City is just round the corner and they've got all these peeps fighting all over the place and they're going to have to make a bloody decision. It's going to pop into it. You can't let all that anger fill the air and not sooner or later somebody's going to light that match and all of a sudden it's all going to go fucking up in it. And all for what? Because people want to believe they have more of a right to be part of this world than somebody else. Even though, no matter who you are, we're all born equal. But you're not allowed to be equal, are you? You've got to be the same as everybody else. So therefore, you're never free. We're not free. Nobody's free. We're all a slave to that man. They say it in the freaking teller. We're a slave to the man. We're a slave to the bullshit. I want to spread a smile of an angel. There's a woman that's been with me since I was younger, and I've explained her as much as I can through my stories. No matter how crazy, or what version is your version about this story, it's your choice really. It's something I wanted to pass on. So therefore, if I can share the smile of my angel with you guys, I can introduce you to someone who seems to say hello to the world. The Golden Ghost Goddess. And there's a way to prove me wrong. But how is a person who seems battered and bruised through this life supposed to spread a song so I can pass on the smile of my angel? It's just impossible. I think I've just come up with a crazy dream of a miracle so we can get people together. So I can pick out those who would like peace between us all and class each other as equals and brothers and help each other out. So I know who everybody is, because when they decide to fucking get too silly and a lot of people get bloody hurt, at least then we know who to take. Because if they want to fight and fuss and do whatever about whatever, then they can stay here. They can have their immortality. I'm going to introduce you to the Golden Ghost Goddess. I don't know who the bloody hell she is. Yeah, she was a witch when I was a kid, and then she turned into this beautiful lady after being saved from my guardian angel, which I've put in all my stories. The stories are down to you. What do you get from it? Bag of shit? Bugger off, Dan. I'm not listening to that crap. Yeah? What does it mean something to you? Sorry, do excuse me. Have you got something similar? Have you got something in your mind all of a sudden that just don't feel right when you look on the telly and you just think, fuck? And it's got that deep, dark, horrible feeling in the bottom of your stomach, like you're blatantly going to shit yourself 20 times over. It does. That's why I can't put the telly on. It fucks me up. Absolutely does me in. I keep saying about I've got visions of being bloody hypnotised. And this is why I say it again. Because I want to prove myself in a way. Would anything actually happen? Would I need to be handcuffed to the fucking chair? I don't know. If you want to find out what I'm talking about, my stories are there. Yeah? Would you come together as an equal and stand and sing for each other, for freedom for this world? Yeah, because if it is going to go pop, I don't know. I've got nothing else, guys. It's all there for you. Common man down out. All my stories are there about my angel. How the shit's come about, who they are, what the dreams are about. See, be it you see it as nonsense or something, it's down to you. The story's passed on now. I've done my bit. Things are happening. I'm seeing things. Yeah? So when I've told the stories, I'm seeing things in the news now that kind of coincide to what I've seen already. So I'm thinking, oh, bloody hell, what's going to go off? Am I supposed to be making myself a bunker or getting some fucking chest freezers in? To get some off the fucking scrappy. What are you taking them for? No fucking ever wants that shit. Upcycled bomb shelter from fucking second-hand chest freezers. Anybody can tell I've been playing a bit too much Fallout. I'm watching it. What a film, eh? It says it all, doesn't it, Fallout? I know it's from a bloody computer game, but do you know something? They did well with that bit of a program on Prime. They say it when they're sitting on them chairs, We're ready to blow everybody up so they can sell a bit of fucking property underground. That's how it feels, that gut feeling. It's just like, is that who you are as a person? To go and bomb each other and just fucking... We've got people all over the place scared, who would most probably take that red pill that takes them away tomorrow morning, yeah? It sends them to sleep. Would you want that red pill rather than having to run around the world not knowing where you live, who you are? It's just, they've taken away their lives. There's no freedom there for any of them. And people say, stop the boats, get them out, don't do this. It's just like, that guts me. Absolutely guts me. How we can't stand together and think, shit, what can we do? There's something there. I just don't know. See, I look at them and nobody's listened to anything, so it's just me ranting on, isn't it? So therefore, I'm just a fool. The idea of peace on this earth, that is nothing more than a distant idea compared to us all getting together and just having that sing-song.